Well, I'm going to try to get the trim done today. And then all that's left is superfill fillets, install the motor and do the electronics and send him on his way. Now I'm trying to keep the trim simple because I got a lot of time in this thing as it is. So I'm going to put, I'm just going to put two green bands here. So remember, guys, I am not a monocoder. I know little of nothing when it comes to monocoating. I'm just trying to get this done for a friend. And we'll do the best we can. Okay. I'll let this dry and then iron it down. It didn't looks like it didn't get any. Should be all right. Yes. Oh shoot. It's on crooked now. Crap. We might have to try this again. Okay, quit playing with it. Okay, let's do a yellow stripe to we'll see how it looks. I don't have a whole lot of this yellow, so it's going to have to be sparse. So I think we'll do a 1/2 inch yellow stripe or thereabout. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on now. This stripe here is moving around on me. Okay, let's see. Maybe cut that back a little bit, change the dangle. I don't know if I like it. I don't think that yellow looks that good on there. You got to figure it out now, or turn it down one. What do you guys think? Does that yellow look okay? Maybe it should have a silver stripe instead of yellow. Maybe another green stripe. Things that make you go, Maybe just leave them off altogether. Give me some input, guys. What do you think? Is that yellow stripe too much? Would you leave it? And I guess we'll just put it on the other side and see how it looks. I guess it looks all right. I guess it looks okay. Oop, where are you going? Okay. So let's cut another one, and then I'll cut another green stripe. Okay, we got our yellow stripe here. I'll break out the sign plotter today and yeah, that's close enough. And get the AMA numbers and the lettering going. How about a black stripe instead of yellow? Yeah, black might look better. We can try that. Let me get another green stripe for the other side cut out. Where are you going? Okay, Frank says a black stripe. We'll cut a black stripe and see what it looks like. Have black here somewhere. That's green, that's light green. There's black. Here's black. The yellow makes it pop to life. Maybe we'll do a black one too. Thinner black one. Let's try that. So we got yellow, green. Let's do a black one, 1/4 inch. There we go. We do a black one on the front here too. It just start stickering it up. How's that? Yeah. Yep. Or would it be better inside here? I can't tell. Yep, what? Green, then black, then yellow. Okay. I'm gonna have to move this one a little bit. It's not quite. Let's do this. Scissors go. We need a stripe there and a stripe there and a green there, and got to finish the elevator stabilizer. Paint the canopy, get it glued on. I got a ton of work to do. Let's see here. I think I might just have to redo this yellow one all over again. So we get this on straight. Okay. Come on now. Pull it this way a little bit. There we go. We're going to do the yellow over and make it the same width as the black. Now I already got the yellows cut. Now we can all take it off. We'll do the other side and get an eyeball on it and see what it looks like. I can't tell. Maybe just leave the yellow off. Kind of got a glare on this thing. You can't really see what it looks like. I think maybe leave the yellow off. What do you guys think? Already got 1, 2, 3 colors on it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3 colors. Yeah, 3 colors. So that's the fourth. Or I could do a yellow burst that way, maybe. I don't know. The only, yeah, this is a mini V. It looks just like an SV, only in smaller version. Mini V. Let's get the other side on it. I think I might leave the yellow off. First, I don't know. It looks all right. Whatever. Whatever. You know what? I see a bump in that trim piece there. Shit. I have to change that big green piece out. It's got a big bump there. But this is only an ARF, so it is what it is. So we want to have about that much there. Got to go up there. String it out across. Back. If Steve Chinese christens it, I guess, whatever that means. I think the biggest thing left to do is them fillets. Iron still on. Yeah, gotta cut it back some more. I don't want to have to be going around the corner. There it is. Close. Okay, let's cut a black stripe. Need a green piece over the top of that. Yeah. Let's see. Change camera dangles. Maybe that'll show a little better. There we are. So we need some 1/2 inch and some 1/4 inch black. Basically a brand new airplane. Okay. We're not building a watch, so that'll be close enough. That's for the stripe. We need stripes around the elevator stabilizers. So cut them. Them are going to be 1/2 inch because those are ones. These are a little bit wider. Should get enough out of this one strip to do the job. Okay, that's for the stabilizer. Yeah. Okay. Do we have a yellow cut already? Yes, we have a yellow. We have a black. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay, cut this. Index. About there. Close enough. Building the watch. Better wipe it off before I do that. Okay. Cut a little bit more off. Just a squidgy more. Oop. I have more dangle than that. Come on. Close enough. Loose enough. Come on now, get off there. Close enough. Come on, get the wrinkles out. Damn, this shit floats. Okay. I'm sure I'm not doing something right, but pay it no mind. Okay. All right, let's whip it around. Whip it around and do this tail section. I guess I get the trim iron heating up. Okay. What do you think? Do you like the yellow on it or not? If the yellow don't look good, speak now because I can take it off. Once I heat it up, it's on there for good. It'd be on there for good. I think I'm gonna put a black line around this too. Straighten that up. Make it look better. I go all the way back with that. Let's cut a top piece before I go any. Well, no, I'd like to see what this stab looks like. But we got to start at the bottom. We got to start on the bottom for that. Let's do this. We'll do this part. I'm gonna come. It's gonna be tough. Or maybe I'll just put a stripe and not worry about it. Hide that seam. Just put a stripe like so. Nope, it's got to be tapered. But I don't want to go into this because I'm going to use silver paint to hide them fillets. Okay, so what do we got to do here? Maybe black. Maybe black instead of green. Just a black thin stripe. I think I like that idea better. Cut out a long V. Yeah, I understand. So I stand under. I just can't figure out what color I want to make it. Do I want to make it this green or black up here? We need a little black thing right there too. Anti-glare. It has an electric look to it. Well, it is electric airplane. It's a Spectrum Mini V. So if I do that on the side, yeah, I think I'll make that in black back there because I'm going to come with a black line this way on the nose. So I think black, 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 black. I need my dressmaker's tape so I can get a measurement. There we go. Take this canopy off. Make this so it'll be 1.5 inches. If I make it 3, it'll make it 3. And then back here, I 3 to 0. So that'd work. 3 to 0, and it's got to be 12 inches long. 3 to 0, 12. 3 to 0, 12. Three to 0, 12. So we'll make it 12.5. So I got a little bit of leftover go around the bulkhead there. 3. You know, if I don't like it, I can always peel it off. So measure 3. Make it 3.5. 3.25. 3, 16, 30 seconds. 3.25. 12 inches. right there. Make it 12.5 right there. Come on now, get over there. There's 3. Goes to right there. 3 right there. Okay. Let's see, we want to, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, sure it's on straight. Okay. Now we can move it around. Get we can move it around. Nope, I'm not going to make it black because the canopy is going to be black. That might look good. I'll have to look at it here. Let me think about this. Come on, get over there. Right there. So we got there and there. It's on right. So the canopy is going to be black. Yeah. Better make it green. We'll make it green. Here's a piece of green that's unusable. So that's green, and then canopy be black. That'll be perfect. So we need to straighten this line out here. Really want a tooth. I think some red would look good on this, but I don't happen to have any. Red stripes. There we go. Throw this out. Better save it in case I need a small piece. And I'm going to build a lazy Susan for these stupid airplanes. Yep, I think it'll look better green. Yeah. USA in black there. There'd be too much black up there. Had it in my hand. Lost it. 2 seconds. Come on. Come on. That covering is got a bugger in it. You dog. Yeah. Can't do that. Got another piece. How about this? Got a bugger in it there too. So it doesn't look like this piece is gonna be any good for that. So we got other stuff here. That roll's got a blem in it, and it would be right there on the top. So we'll just cut a good piece out of this. Quit giving me trouble. There. There. Okay. Yeah, that's better. That'd be more like it. So I already sputched it, but it's dry. Straight. Rolled over that side too much. Goes. Over to the left. 3/8. A little this way. That's close enough. Close enough. So I should have cut that end off of it. It's got that stupid starter end on it that won't iron down. Okay. Okay, let's set the canopy on it. See how I imagine that. How do I do it? That'll be black. Yeah, that's right. That'd be right. Let's do some low heat. Let's turn this thing down. 2.5 right there. Good morning, Bryce. Yeah, that's what life's all about. I'm waiting for the iron to cool down. Right now, I had her up to 3. We're going to run it at 2.5. We'll tack this down, tack all that shit down. And then I'll let it, tomorrow I'll come back with an iron and iron it all down good, but I want to tack it down so it don't move around the outside. You know, I got a trim iron. Just don't know how it's going to work, if it works. Let's find that, plug that in, and see if I can heat that up. Trim iron has a littler foot, so you don't get all them bubbles when I do with it. That's that iron. Trim iron is here. Okay. Plug this in. Says it's on. We shall see. So I think it's going to be pretty sharp for an ARF, you know. I need something on the rudder. Gotta do something here. I think I can finish this up today. All except for the fillets. So that'll take overnight to do. So tonight on our stream, I'll start putting the fillets in this. ARF is almost ready to fly. Brodax sells something similar to this. It's called a Vector 40. That's what this started out as a Vector 40 ARF. That's my MO. This is a Vector 40 ARF, and the Chinese girls didn't glue the push rod with any kind of glue that's worth a shit. They used hot glue, and the push rod end came out and it crashed it. Well, it broke the wing in the center, and it destroyed the fuselage, elevator, stabilizer, everything was gone. So basically what we started with was a wrecked wing, and I repaired the center section. See, I told them I'll build you a fuselage. And it turned into this project. And unfortunately, this project hasn't been done real well for the metrics on the channel. I guess nobody's interested in ARF repair. But it started out as a Vector 40, and now it's going to be a Sparky Vectra Mini V, because it looks like an SV now instead of that goofy rudder they had on it. It's a bigger stabilizer on this, different numbers. It's 15.5 from here to here. I think it was 9 3/4 for the nose. We'll check that. It's just something that I asked you guys what the numbers were for a Vector, because I didn't have any plans. 9.5 inch nose. I didn't have any plans, so I just, come up with some numbers out of my head, pull numbers out of the air. The stabilizer, how I got that number was center of this to the inboard wing. That's the length of the stab. I used 4-inch sheet instead of 3. Same with the elevators to give a little more elevator. Thank you, Alan. And it's an ARF. That's basically what it is. Actually, probably more considered an arc because it was almost ready to cover, but not even close. So I don't know. It's not really an ARF. It just started life as an ARF. So it doesn't matter because the class that he flies in, it doesn't matter. He didn't have to be the builder of the model. He's not going to fly this in open, you know. So that's the only place you got to be the builder of the model is in open. So it just doesn't matter. And I'm sure this performed well. He's got a new badass motor that's going in this. It's smaller than the 28, 20, 28, 26, 12, or whatever the hell that other thing was. But so we're going to lighten this up. This motor should be considerably lighter. That's oh, shit. Of course, get that right in the dust. This in the dust. Let's change views on the camera. So it ruined the motor on the last go around. So we're going to this motor here. It's a little shorter. I don't know. I don't know. We'll think of something. So I doubt he'll have it ready to fly this weekend, but it should be done this week or pretty close. Because the things left to do are to finish the trim, glue this on. I figured I would take and I got some toothpicks. I'll put toothpicks in this and then sight it down and toothpick it to the stab, and I'll epoxy that inside and epoxy this to there. Then I'll come back and I'll do some real small fillets, 1/4 inches around there with the super fill up there and over here. And then I got some silver that I used to paint my car with in a spray can, and I'll just spray the fillets silver so they match. You know, what are you going to do? It is what it is. It's just an ARF. Taking 20 videos, so a minimum of 100 hours to do. A minimum. I got more than that in it, but I probably got 200 hours in it. So let's see how this heat gun is doing. Yep, it's heating. It'd be heating. It's a heating. Yep. So the glue out of it. Try this other gun and see what it does. Thank you, Montana Farmer. I don't know about that. Move it quick. Beautiful. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Okay, so that's stuck down so I can turn it over now. So we'll get the turtle deck stuck down. And I'll come back tomorrow after all the Windex is dried and really iron it down. I think we'll go back to that other camera view. This has got to be stuck down good though. Shit. Okay. Not that this matters because it'll be inside the canopy, but inside the canopy. This shit is tough, man. So let's get some scissors again. Thanks, Ronald. Turn that down a little bit. Well, if you knew my dad and how I was raised, you know why I am the way I am. It's gotta be perfect. It doesn't matter what you're doing, it's gotta be perfect. Of course, we all know there's no such thing as perfect, but if you didn't try to make it as close as possible, my dad would be on me. What the hell is that? He'd say, "Were you sleeping?" So I owe him that. It helped. And like I say, I'm not the absolute best builder out there, but there's quite a few good builders. But I can hold my own. Come on, iron down there. Okay, that's close enough. Close enough for government. What we're going to be doing here. Let's get this iron down on this side. Wish I had a spray can of black. I don't, though. I'm going to just use dope. Okay, that's good enough for now. We'll come back tomorrow with the heat turned up a little bit and go over all this stuff. You can't do it today because all that Windex is still, it'll boil under there. So that's what I do with the canopy. There it is. So that'll hide that. Goes on just like so. The bubble right there. Okay. Get a stick pin. Get a stick pin and get her down. Oh yeah. The most valuable lesson I ever learned from my dad is when I lost his double pipe flaring or tubing flaring tool. He told me not to mess with anything in his toolbox. Okay, whatever. I had this go kart and I needed a brake stop. I've told this story before. I needed a brake stop, and it just happened to look exactly like what I was needed. So I put it on the go kart, took it off in the field, and lost it. Well, my dad came home and went right directly to his toolbox. I mean, how often do you use a flanging, double flare flanging tool? And he said, "Where's my? I don't know." Yeah. Anyway, that went on for several hours, and he ended up swatting me with an 8 foot long piece of 2x2. It broke it over my back. It stung a little bit. Not gonna hurt you. The gist of the story was you can and will do anything you set your mind to it. And I went out and I found that damn thing. And I'm afraid he's gonna hit me with something heavier. Okay. They throw him in jail today. That was a valuable lesson. You can and you will and can do anything you set your mind to. Let's put a piece of tape on this. Doesn't fall off. Yep, that would be child abuse today. I think we need more of that, really. Let the beatings begin. Shit. Shit. Okay. Let's work on the stabilizer. Do the bottom first. Like I said, I don't know how to monocode. This is the best I can do. There's guys out there way better than me at this. Okay, so this is the stripe right here. I'm not going to bother with the Windex. I'm just going to iron it down. Should be all right. Just a little spot. We need to cut that. Some of you guys have met my dad. He came to me with the Nats in I think 2007, and maybe it was 7 and 9 or 12, or he couple Nats he came with me. Really sharp dude. But time caught up with him. Wipe that. Get some goober on it. We're about ready to glue this rudder too. He was born in early 20s. I think it was 21. World War II vet. He was in every major battle in the Pacific. Every one. Okinawa, Saipan. I think he was even in Midway. The reason being, he wasn't on a battleship or anything like that. He was on a oiler, AO 62, USS Toluga. So it was a ship that supplied oil to the fleet. Pretty important job. Only tanker to be hit by a kamikaze during World War II that didn't sink. And that's because the fire control guy decided to pull the fire extinguishers before the airplane hit the stack. I had pieces of kamikaze. It was like a beer can. I gave them all back to him for his shadow box. It's now at the USS Toluga Lounge. I think that's San Diego. The ship's been since scuttled, sold for razor blades or whatever they do with them. My brother, it's either my brother or my sister, one has a plank. He was a plank holder, meaning that he was on the ship before it was commissioned. Okay. Should have done this before I put the stab on, but wasn't thinking. That iron's hot. Iron my finger. as a merchant marine. Yeah. So we need to stick it there. Goes right there. Beautiful. Perfect. We have a little zoom on that. No wonder why you can't see what's going on. We have some zoomy on there. There we go. Pull it back. Okay, we're gonna need that to make another strip of it for the elevator. I guess I could look and see what I got for paint for the canopy so we can get that glued on. Ah, shit. Oh well. I didn't claim to be Mr. Monaco, that's for sure. But get it as close as I can. Damn. Oh well. There we go. There it is. We'll take that. Go around the corner. A little strip around the corner. There it is. Better. Never notice it. Oh. Okay. So that was upside down. That was upside down. It would be going over here. So I need some silver and I need some black. And we could do the bottom. Three stripes or two stripes. Glue this thing together. Put the gear on it. Get it all electrics in it. We be jamming, buddy. I've been on what, hour and a half now? 20. I'd like to keep the metrics up. Make sure you guys chat and super chat and all that good shit, because this series has killed the channel this month. I think probably an interesting video is when I put the electronics in this, because I'm going to have to build some type of battery stay for these batteries. Let's see what the difference in weight is. I put that other one back. So this battery here is like a 1/4 inch longer than the battery he had in it, but it's only a 2700 instead of a 4000. But it just barely fits in there. Barely. So it's gonna take some thinking to get her in there and get it done right. But I'll figure it out. Yeah, I think it's something. I think we need some black trim around that green, though. You know, a lot of people have told me, well, I got a lot out of your crash repair. And the numbers sure don't show it. That's the other one. I need to take a break. I think I'm going to take a break. It's 1 o'clock and get a sandwich. I'll probably cut some stencils, his numbers, the name of it, USA. Got to have stun hanger on it. Got to have that on there. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back later, hopefully, and we'll get some more done on this. See if we can't get it out of the shop. Get it out. All right. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.